Swedish metalers Grand Magus will release their new album Wolfgård on April 19th via Nuclear Blast Records. It's the follow-up to 2016 Sword Songs and is the legendary band's 9th studio album. Quite a few under their belt now. One of the things we always sort of say on the site is we want to be taken on journeys in albums. We want to be able to enjoy it, but also picture a scene. If you're trying to create something, say you're going for a concept to do with space, I want to hear sounds and music that takes me into those locations. And this applies to Grand Magus' new album in that it's so grandiose. It sounds like it belongs on the soundtrack to, say, Skyrim or a TV show like Vikings or something like that, particularly when you got the opener, Golden Glory, which is so suitably gets the blood pumping. It's proper like, oh, okay, we're building up to something here. It excites like the mind and the body, and so perfectly, because it then leads into the riff-tastic Wolfgård, the title track, which really gets things going. This is perfect Grand Magus. This is the riff machine. It's a single that's already available, so you can definitely check that out before it's officially released next week, the album. But, you know, Grand Magus, they're all about riffs. And if you had any sort of worries or doubts or wonder if they're going to try something new or something different, don't worry. This is very much a Grand Magus album. That is not a criticism in any way, shape or form. It's their 9th album. They're very, very good at what they do. And this album is all about the bloody riffs. Going back to Wolfgård, it's a chunky as hell track with vocals that often sound like the howling of a wolf. It's a wicked opener, capped off with a chest-thumping solo. They then keep things hot with a hall clad in gold, which has urgency about it. The bass and the drums combining to get the heart beating that little bit faster. Again, it's that constant rush this album gives you. And then it's back to being a powerhouse of riffs with Brother of the Storm and Dawn of Fire. The first half of this album is just so strong in the riffs, so strong in the chest-thumping, blood-pumping, fist in the air kind of music. As I said at the start, Grand Magus have really created an album that has the sound and feel of like ancient battles, halls where mead is drunk and meat is feasted on, all while the wolf god howls outside in the cold. The wolves are hungry, and it might like take a spear thrower to stop them taking a bite out of you. Useful considering the track has some weighty and fast-paced riffing. To live and die in solitude and glory to the brave follow that with punchy metal tracks built on the bones of those who have ever tried to match Grand Magus with riffs. The former keeps the pace fast and exciting, while the latter's more methodical approach is as thick sounding as anything. The chorus of the latter is going to be live gold in regards to fan interaction. It's a shout along, a sing along, however you want to put it. It's fist in the air. Come on, you guys, sing along with us. It's going to be amazing live, especially as it speeds up for a wild headbanging solo at the end. You know, that listening to it, you can literally picture the scene in a sweaty little box of a room, everyone's fists in the air, leading to an absolute circle pit or headbanging section just going nuts. It's not the only one either. We got He Sent Them All to Hell, which is a similar shout of the song title that is begging for a fist in the air defiant return from the crowd of sweaty fans, before Untamed goes for no-nonsense guitar attack, groove pace and in-your-face hyper ripping, backed up by the double punch of the drums and the vocals. Man, the talent in Grand Magus, the way they combine every individual element from each band member and create this what is often straightforward but just really, really solid, fist in the air, as we said several times, horns up, head-banging music. And that track is a really catchy one. It's a perfect closer too. And here's the thing, Grand Magus aren't necessarily pushing themselves here, as it's business as usual for the Swede metalers. However, that is not a negative. As we said already, it's not a negative, because Wolfgård is so much fun. Many tracks here will be worthy additions to the best of Grand Magus catalogue. You'll easily pick out a couple, whether it be the title track, or He Sent Them All to Hell, and just chuck them in and add them to your playlist for enjoying just good old-fashioned riff-heavy music. It's out on April 19th via Nuclear Blast. Make sure you check it out.